My First Kwanzaa Book by Deborah Newton Chocolate and illustrated by Cale Massey. Notice what they're wearing in the picture. And notice this looks a lot like the menorah that we learned about when we studied Hanukkah, but this one's different. There's 3 red candle, 1 black, and 3 green. So all together, how many is that? It's a math problem for you. All right, so let's hear about My First Kwanzaa Book. Okay, and here we've got a little introduction with pictures of Africa. This is kind of like an African scape. You see the different fabrics you might find in Africa, instruments, foods, and such. So they're just trying to help you get a better feel of it, since Kwanzaa is a holiday celebrated by African Americans who live in the United States. Okay, this one's not as much fun to read, so we're going to skip that page. And there are a few words in here that are from Africa, and I'm going to have to tell you how to pronounce them when we get to the end of the book. All right. When Mama says it's Kwanzaa time, Daddy helps me dress up in an African shirt. And Mama dresses like an African queen. December 26th, their first candle is lit, and it's the black one. And Grandma comes visiting with good things to eat. You see your hands are full. December 27th. Now the next candle is lit, which is the red one next to the black candle. When Mama says it's Kwanzaa time, Daddy flies our red, black, and green flag. Mama hangs our map of the motherland. And notice the map says Map of Africa. So that's where their family is from. So now it is December 28th, and we've got 3 candles lit. The black one was first, red was next, green came after. So they're kind of doing a pattern here. Guess which color will be next? And I help light the colorful Kwanzaa candles. Oh, there we go. December 29th. So it went black, red, green, red. I wonder what's next. When Mama says it's Kwanzaa time, we tell family stories each night to make the holiday special. When Mama says it's Kwanzaa time, Uncle Preety reads me stories about Africa. When Mama says it's Kwanzaa time, Grandma and I spend time together stringing African beads. It's really cool. Oh, here we go. December 30th. So black, red, green, red, green. What do you think's next? When Mama says it's Kwanzaa time, it's time for a family reunion with aunts from Georgia, with my uncle from the army, and with cousins from all over. December 31st. Black, red, green, red, green, red, which means the last one we know is green. And on the last day of Kwanzaa, we share gifts and hugs. That lasts until the next Kwanzaa comes, which January 1st is the last day, and you can see they lit the last candle in green. All right, so that was the story, and they're showing you the flag again because this is one of the flags of Africa. Africa has lots of different countries in it, but that's just kind of showing you one of the main ones. Now, it says the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. Each candle means something here. You've got umoja, which means unity. We help each other. The next, this is a big one. Kujichagulia, which means self-determination. Well, it is a big word, and self-determination is also a big word. And that just means we decide things for ourselves. Ujima was the next word, and that means collective work and responsibility. We work together to make life better. We've got Ujama, which is cooperative economics. We build and support our own businesses. Nia, which means purpose, and that means we have a reason for living. Kuamba, which means creativity. We use our minds and hands to make things. Like he was making those stringing beads with his grandma's necklaces. And then finally, Imani, which means faith. We believe in ourselves, our ancestors, and our future. So those were the 7 different principles of Kwanzaa. That's why they celebrate for 7 days. They've got Umoja, unity, Kujikagulia, which is self-determination, Ujima, which is collective work and responsibility, Ujama, which means cooperative economics, Nia, which is purpose, Kuamba, creativity, and Imani, which means faith. And that is a basic of what Kwanzaa is about. So now we know a little bit more.